Jesus Christ. Look at all those feeding bubbles. Fish are going mental. Good afternoon. Welcome back to FFT. It's been a while. I've not really had much time for fishing, to be honest. And the time that I have had, I've spent putting a project together, video project, which won't be finished until the end of the year. It's going to be good, I reckon. I've got some good footage so far, so please keep your eye out for that. Where am I today? Well, I've come down to a carp complex called Wyreside Lakes. It's made up of quite a few carp lakes. I did fish it quite a few years ago, but it was before the channel was set up. I am on a lake called Sunnyside. Never fished it before. I had a walk round a couple of the lakes and I found some fish in a bay. It's been quite hot, to be fair, but the chances are, I'm thinking, they're going to be holed up in the bay, then they're going to go out into the main body of the water. So the idea is to set some traps on the far margin and hopefully I can snare a carp or two. Stay tuned. Just give you a little run through where I'm fishing. I've got two rods tied up against that bank there. When that bush is there, I've got one right under that bush, and I've got one right under that bush there. That's really tight. Two solid bags, and then I've got a rig placed under this tree here, just a bit of a sleeper. Yeah, as I said, I've introduced a little bit of bait throughout the day, not much, and I've just put two solid bags out towards that back, and I just put a little stick mix into this one there. On those at the back there, I've got krill, sticky krill boilies, sticky krill bottom bait on the hook, some sticky krill powder and sticky krill pellets in the bags, and this one here I've gone on with pink Nash citrus boilies, again pink bottom bait just to match the hatch, and a bit of the citrus fizz stick mix in there, the fizzing stick mix. So let's see if it does the business. Good morning. No fish to report as of yet. We haven't had any rain for about 4 weeks. 6 o'clock yesterday the heavens opened, thunderstorms, and it didn't start raining until 4 o'clock this morning. We've had 10 hours of constant heavy rain. It's going to do one or two things, or both maybe. First and foremost, all that cold water going in may have just pushed them down. Possibly pull them out of this shallower part of the lake. But I do believe temperature's going to rise again today, which could spur a bit of a feed, you know. I'm hoping that's the case. It is now just after first light. It's 4:46. Just made myself a brew. I like that cup. That was given to me as a gift from one of my wife's business associates. She also gave me a matching t-shirt, which I'm not wearing today. I feel like it might bring me some bad luck. But what I will say is, I'm having a look out in the water, and the sun has only just come up, and yeah, there's no signs of anything. As I said, maybe the fish have pushed out into the deeper part of the lake, so a move could possibly be on the cards if I don't see anything this morning. But if the sun comes up, which I do believe it's going to, they may push back into here, patrolling that border. There may be an opportunity a little bit later on to do some floater fishing. I've got all my floater gear with me. Peg 1 is free next to me on peg 2. And all the fish are on the surface yesterday, as I said, so there could be a chance there later. I did have one run. It was 10 minutes after the rain had started. it was on the rod that I put in front of this little tree in front of me. Now it ripped off, I got to it, but there was nothing there, so I don't know whether it was a line bite because I'm fishing that with a tight line just down to the bait. So it could have been something that picked the line up. I've had no line bites in the night, but I was expecting that because I'm fishing with back leads, just to try and keep the line out of the water because it's quite shallow. But as I said, no fish to report as of yet, but there is still quite a long way to go in this session, so fingers crossed I can get a carp. Right, well, first fish of the day. It's a new PB. Check this out. Oh, look at that, baby. Look at that. 23 pound, 4 ounce. 9 o'clock in the morning. Come on, have a bit of that. Well, I've just missed another. Same rod, same spot. Bent into it, and it actually felt bigger than the first one. Obviously, you've got no way of knowing, but it felt like a really heavy fish. It was only on for about 15 seconds, and then some like low-level weed to the side got in there, and hook came out, unfortunately. But banged it back on the spot again. That's 2 bites in an hour, and apparently this is more of a night bite water, so to have a couple of morning bites, not too bad. Fingers crossed it goes again. Well, another fish. Not as big as the first. Only 14.8 this one. Still a nice fish though. There you go. Check it out. Get his fin. I can't get his fin there. Got it. There you go. Oh, fucking hell. Calm down. Calm down. Here we go. I think it's camera shy. Oh, calm down. Oh, there we go. I'll put you back when we're finished. Come on. I'll put you back, I promise. There we go. 14.8 that one. Not bad fish to be fair. Happy days. There you go. Let's get you back in. Come on then. After that second bite I had that I missed on the middle rod, I decided to change the other rod that's on the margin to the same bait, and within 5 minutes of it being in, off it went. Not the biggest fish in the lake, 14.8, but I'll take that all day long. It's nice to get a fish on the bank. So it's 2, it's not yet dinner time. Could turn out to be a cracking session this. Weather's perfect, although there is some rain scheduled for in the next couple of hours. I'll probably take the opportunity to have a wind in and have a bit of a mooch around. But yeah, so far so good. I'm just heading into like the final hour. Started to pack down quite a while ago, just a long, slow pack down. Refreshed 2 bags, put them over to the bushes, and I brought 1 in, and I've had it under this tree for the past 3 hours. Just I was giving up hope. The fish has just shown right over where I've been chucking boilies in, over where my bags are, and a massive cloud of bubbles just came up just around where I've got a little pop-up under this tree. I've not seen anything all day, and then there's another fish just showed at the back there. So I've just seen 2 shores and a massive rise of bubbles over my pop-up. Got an hour left. Carp obviously moved back into this area. I just wish I had a couple more hours, but I don't. But you never know. This could be a last ditch fish. Well, that's the session done. I'm doing the debrief in the car. 2 reasons. One, there is a thunderstorm due any minute, so I wanted to get off before then. And just in tandem with that, they started doing some gardening down there, cutting grass or bushes, but the petrol engines are going, and the noise would have just been horrendous on video. All in all, good session. 2 fish, 40 hours, 2 fish, 1 lost. 14.8, and as you saw, my personal best of 23.4, which I am made up with. Now, as I mentioned in the intro, I am halfway through filming a fishing project, which is focused around my personal bests. So part of this is going to go into that video. So please keep your eyes out for that. It will be the end of the year, if not into next year when it's done, because I've got a few other things to do to it. But now I've ticked the carp personal best off, a lot of my time fishing that I'm going to have is going to probably be focused on fishing for the other fish that I haven't sorted yet, which is going to mainly revolve maybe around river fishing. But I will try and get maybe another session in over the summer. I may come back here again because I've enjoyed it. It's good. But I don't know yet. But anyway, as I said, keep your eyes peeled, possibly for a new carp video. And if I don't do anything else over this year, which I probably will do, but if I don't, please, please, please look out for the video when it drops for the personal best, because it's going to be a belter. And as always, I hope you've enjoyed it, and I'll see you all again soon. Thanks for watching.